What's up, fam? It's your girl, Chaz, and we're back with another reaction. Rappers were never real. Let's get straight to it. We got this little kid.
You know why?
Why?
Because I'm just trying to be like my idol.
Who your idol? King Von. How did King
Brody
Von
said
end up?
King Von, his idol.
But guess what? Quantarano ain't safe though.
These leaders that they call comedians,
King,
comics,
hold on.
trumpet players.
We got Malcolm X here, but the kid saying Quando ain't safe. The whole kid. Dang,
Baseball
Von.
players. Show me in the white community where a comedian is a white leader. Show me in the white community where a singer is a white leader, or a dancer or a trumpet player is a white leader. These aren't leaders. These are puppets and clowns that have been set up.
Rappers don't live the lives that they're actually rapping about.
I ain't got no money. That money you be seeing me with on Instagram.
Why they post Kodak like this with his beard belly out, bruh?
That be fake money, man. That be prop money. This is
That's
not
true.
my money, girl. I do not have nothing. You know what I'm talking about?
A topic that has had the black community in an
They have
uproar recently
nothing.
is the pregnancy announcement of Lotto alongside the release of her
Big
fourth
Mama.
studio album, Big Mama, where she revealed the father of her child to be a 33-year-old married slaughter gang 21 Savage.
Ooh-wee. Married father of how many? Oh
This
my.
personal.
That is a fire song though.
This business and personal.
While this in itself isn't that big of a deal, because one, I think him and his wife have some sort of like arranged marriage thing going on, and two, honestly,
I mean, honestly, he's probably like a polygamist, but obviously it's not like legal. So he got his wife and then he got all his millions of baby mamas because he got money, I guess.
his wife have some sort of like arranged marriage thing going on, and two, honestly, I'm
Arranged
employed,
marriage.
well, you know, like self-employed, so like I really could care less. But the reason that the black community
got that
has been in
Michael
an uproar,
Jackson
and more
Thriller jacket
specifically
on.
her fans, is because Lotto in her music preaches about being a smart, independent woman who is hard to lock down and how she values herself immensely, almost giving the vibes
What's
that
up,
like she
DJ?
has dudes on standby who are just like waiting to be
That's a reaction video. What you need? Go ahead, baby. EJ always popping in at the worst time, I
privilege
swear,
to
bro.
feed the queen
He's like, what
grapes
you
and suck on
watching?
her toes.
Dang.
Yet somehow
Nosy.
a married man with 3 kids locked the goddess down with a child without even having to leave his wife.
Big Mama, 1 kid. Did all that talk to be a statistic? Here's my thing. You
Oh,
was untouchable.
nah.
You wasn't
They put the bird on Shotty. That is crazy.
praying through. You bragged about all of this stuff just to end up being the baby mama to a rapper who may or may not still be married and got 3 kids already.
How is it that Lotto gets pregnant by 21 Savage after she's been talking the whole time about how it's so difficult, nobody can get with her, she's so hard to get with, but yet all you really had to be was a married rapper to get with her?
Either 21 Savage
bad
is
when the white man
smoothest,
come
most
out and say
played
it.
of all time.
You got the bald white dudes coming out saying it. Ooh.
Or Lotto is not living the life that she's been rapping about while also telling her fans to live.
None of the rappers do though. None of these rappers do. Actually, that's not true. Some of them do actually live their life, but the majority, they just be lying for the song. It's just a song. And I ain't gonna lie, that this business and person, that song hit. It's a fire song to me. I will bump that in my car. I need to see if she got a music video.
Regardless, though, her fans quickly started to get upset, calling her the queen of birds.
Lotto is a
angry at her
bird.
for not living the life that she rapped about so confidently in her music,
Hey,
essentially
her hair is
making
bald.
the fans feel led astray.
All y'all birds who seen her congratulating Lotto. She did all this talking about how she wasn't touched and she big mama no kids and her body count and her man whole time. You a baby mama, not even the first baby mama, to a married man who's a rapper.
When it's like, duh, rappers have always lived a downgraded, if not a totally opposite life than the one that they rap about. Besides, like,
That's
King
true.
Von, like that dude actually was.
Yeah, King Von was on demon timing. He was not playing. He was about that through and through. Whoo.
A couple years ago when her Future came out and said he stopped drinking lean for a while because it was bad for his health, while still going on to rap about it to a whole generation as if it's the coolest thing ever to do.
Sensational.
I didn't want to tell nobody I stopped drinking lean. I didn't want to because I felt like, damn, they're going to be like, oh, his music changed because he ain't drinking lean no more. Oh, I can hear it when he changing. It's just like, and people are like, damn, why you don't even say it? It's like, but it just be hard when your fans so used to use a certain kind of way, that certain percent.
But the thing is, bro, you're influencing your fans. If you know your fans are young kids, and if it's affecting your health, who only knows what it's doing to the kids? Kids, if y'all out there, please do not drink lean, bro. Do not drink lean. Don't smoke cigarettes. What else? Don't be an alcoholic. Don't be a crackhead. Don't be a fiend. Just separate yourself from this music, bruh. It's just songs. It ain't real. Just like I listen to, oh yeah, they call me Big Mama, like a fat. It's all jokes, bro. It's just a song.
You be afraid to change.
Or what about whenever Cardi B released WAP, a generation?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Now stay away from
a whole generation of young women
Cardi B songs too much.
Sexualize themselves and not compromise, not have good relationships with men.
I don't cook, I don't clean, but tell me how I got this ring, girl. I didn't know he was gonna have all this going on in this video. Now they caught her like in 4K, cooking and cleaning. That's right. No, that's right. That's how she earned the ring. Cardi B explains why she doesn't let Culture listen to WAP after critics target her. Now, I remember when this was going around on TikTok. Yeah, I'll play with you in a minute, baby.
Okay.
When this was going around and they was like, oh, you don't let Culture listen to this, but you got all of our little girls listen to this. You as a parent, you have to block your child from that stuff. Just like you should try running here. I'm watching whatever. I don't know what's going to pop up on the screen next. I told them, like, go mind your business, youngin'. Like, I'm not going to just let them sit here and just be like, oh yeah, EJ, sit here and watch all this with me. No, he's a kid. He need to go do some kid stuff, you know? Same thing with this. Cardi's gonna be like, well, you're the parent. You need to turn that off. Like when I'm in the car, I want to listen to my hood music, whatever. I'm not gonna play that with my kid in the car. I usually play it by myself. I barely even play that stuff around my own hubby. But that's not something you're gonna play around your kids. It's like, be a parent. Simple.
You know why Cardi B doesn't let her daughter listen to her music? Because she wouldn't want her daughter to grow up into the type of woman that would resonate.
Y'all needs to stop with this already. I'm not Josiwa. Who's that? I don't make music for kids. I make music for adults. Parents are responsible on what their children listen to or see. I'm a very sexual person, but not around my child, just like every other parent should be. Facts. And then somebody responded, so your daughter can't listen to it, but everybody else's daughter can? Ah, okay, exactly what I've been saying. You have an agenda to push with that trash label. Yo. She literally just said, you're a parent, bruh. Parents are responsible for what their children listen to or see. Exactly.
Resonate deeply with her,
and they still not getting it.
That trend that was going viral a little while ago, where all these fast food CEOs were coming out and showing that
was
they
funny.
Wouldn't even eat the slop that they've been serving us for so long.
Crispy onions on here as well. I see those kind of coming out. All right, the
He
moment
nervous.
of truth. That
But
is
he
so
nervous
good.
to say.
That's a big bite for a big arch. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my lunch, but big arch, try
You
it when you
took
can get
the
it.
smallest bite.
I'm not surprised whenever we get this lotto thing, or whenever we see like random footage getting released of insert rapper like Young Thug actually being a snitch, or just as grimy as he made Gunna out to be. Because the thing is, this has been going on literally since the beginning of rap. Speaking of, let's start there. Hip-hop first started in the 70s in New York, initially starting off as a tool for impoverished Black Americans to express our struggles over a nice beat that our people could bob their heads to and dance.
Hollywood.
You don't stop, rock it to the bang, making the boogie say up, jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat.
Sugar
But
Hill
within
Gang.
10 years, by the 80s, with the rise of gang culture, most notably the Crips and the Bloods, hip-hop evolved into a blended genre known as rap, where it was more aggressive, more blunt. A group called NWA, standing
Shout out to
for
LA.
with
Shout out to the
attitude, with rappers like
LBC.
Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, Eazy-E, emerged from the gangster capital of the world, LA.
Let me make sure I drop a light.
Titled Straight Outta Compton.
Straight out of Compton. Shout out to Compton.
The first ever gangster rap album to reach mainstream. It had amazing hits like Express Yourself.
I'm expressing with my full capabilities, and now I'm living in correctional facilities.
The Police.
Coming straight from the underground. A young nigga got it back.
That one caused some problems. A lot of problems. Woo.
Gangsta.
I don't give a f, cause I keep belling. Yo, what the f are they yelling?
But anyways, people love this shit. I mean, it went gold within 3 months of being
Yo, I
released.
could
Like,
only
people-
imagine what those concerts are like. I know they have to be crazy, but also, anytime it comes to LA and partying, you know, next thing that's gonna come is some shots or some fights. As soon as that party over, you better go home. You want to play the game?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
High five. Let's play some games. Dude, you got bit up again by the mosquito, boy. The mosquitoes out here are crazy. Go
all
ahead,
around
baby.
America, we're saying the police. Whether you're
Yeah.
from the hood or whether you're from the burbs, you
In the
actually feel like you
suburb.
could feel the gangsterness coming from these dudes' mouths, and you felt like you were a part of it in a way. People in the hoods more and more started to really embrace that street image we love to poeticize in our culture around this time. But here's the crazy thing: despite these guys being one of the pioneers of gangster rap and making it worldwide, none of these niggas was actually gangster.
Bro, growing up, rest in peace to Pops. My Pops would tell me all the time, like, he did not like Ice Cube. He was like, no, Ice Cube is a phony, all this stuff about Ice Cube. I'm like, Dad, you remind me of Ice Cube. So, like, I thought he kind of looked like him, too. He's like, nah, I don't mess with Ice Cube. I don't like Ice Cube. I was like, I always wondered why at first. I was like, damn. But once I started learning more, it made sense. It made sense.
You guys, like, are you still down with the gangs? You're not really?
No, we never was down with gangs in the first place.
It's widely known today that basically the whole group outside of Eazy-E, who had like a junior varsity drug dealing career, that these guys were more street reporters than actual gangsters.
Now, what about the Ice Cube? Ice Cube was a great kid, just a nice kid. So Ice Cube wasn't gangbanging at all? No. Was it?
O'Shea's cool, right? I mean, O'Shea in the strength that
I think that right there was like one of the main reasons why my pops was like, nah, I don't mess with Ice Cube. So I always wondered why as a kid, like whenever we watch his movies or anything like that, my dad would be like, nah, I'm cool off Ice Cube, bro.
the brothers are entertainers.
Makes more sense.
Other than that, he ain't no gangster.
Ice Cube was never a gangster. He was never a gang banger. He articulated what was going on in his community, and put that on record.
Like basically they grew up in the hood, saw all these things going on, and instead of participating, they decided to rap and make movies about it instead. This is why you can't find a mugshot for almost all of these dudes before they
Dang,
were
that's
famous,
facts.
because most of them never even went to jail, let alone prison. And that's because that's what rap was. Not a real thing, a movie, a performance, a grandiose reality that you could sell to people so they could engage and feel like they knew what it was like to be a gangster without ever having to actually spend a day in the hood. It's called kayfabe, yo, which basically
Can you throw that
just
one
means
away,
you
baby?
blur the line between fact and fiction to create a world.
How you say this? K5? K5? The tactic agreement between professional wrestlers and their fans to pretend that overtly staged wrestling events, stories, characters, etc. are genuine. Yeah, like WWE. It's all for the fake.
That people can feel a part of and engage in as if it was real. A great example is wrestling. The rappers are no different. Rappers, just like wrestlers, have to perform a storyline. They're from insert city that rappers are from, and their backstory is a part of what makes people believe in them. Just like a wrestler needs a feat of strength and overcoming adversity to be validated, rappers need some sort of street cred, whether that's in the actual streets or just some form of validation from the culture to be able to be believed in for the kayfabe. Hence, they were locked
50
up
was
for
really
X
shot
amount of
9
time, or
times.
they
That's
got X
crazy.
amount of bodies.
Can you say where you got shot at?
Yeah, I could tell you shit like that. I got shot in my arm again, my collarbone, my neck, my hand, and my finger.
So how many times?
6.
This is why normally one of the best things that a rapper can do for his career is like go to jail or get accused of murder. It validates the things that we believe a rapper needs to be more of, to be loved, respected, and seen. Rappers,
NBA Youngboy be looking crazy sometimes. Like he look like a straight character, bro.
we believe
Straight
a rapper
character
needs to be
vibes.
more
Look
of,
at bro.
to be
Look
loved,
how you look at you smirking in court. Crazy work.
Rappers, just like wrestlers, got their own little
And then
personas.
Vine.
with
Oh
their own
nah.
little
Rest in peace to
catchphrases
Vine.
and
Or
demeanors.
Drake, the biggest rapper
I don't
in the
even know what to
world.
say about Vine, bro.
Drake.
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 Catch me cheating, I will never tell her sorry. If she catch me cheating, I will never tell her sorry.
Do you have any relationship with your father?
Freaking Future,
What's
bro.
that? What's a father?
Hold on. What do you say, X? Rest in peace to X. Freaking Future, bro.
I will never tell her sorry.
Do you have any relationship with your father? I mean,
What's that?
Damn.
What's a father?
And they have their over-the-top costumes that they put on when it's time to perform. And it's not to say that it's all fake and that some of these people don't have ties to the streets. And just like in wrestling, sometimes people don't
Rest in
actually
peace,
get
Nipsey.
hurt.
Yo. Seeing this is crazy. Okay, you can't see X. But like seeing this right here. Ooh, that's crazy, bro. You got Pop Smoke, you got Nipsey, PNB, you got X. This the Brody from the Migos. Is this Quan? Rich homie? Or am I tripping? I might be tripping. That is like sick to see how many people we keep losing though. Like the rappers we could now Nipsey, I ain't gonna lie, that hurt me because I touch home. Same with PNB. I think they took him out in Long Beach. Same with freaking Pop Smoke, took him out in LA too. I think they killed X in Florida, where he was from too. And it's always like half the time it's where you're freaking from that hurts even more. Like it's
Because
always
just like
where
in
you're
wrestling,
from,
the
bro.
foundation of what they're acting out is definitely real. But most
They got
rappers are
6ix9ine
not
up there.
actual killers or big time drug dealers that they profess
Oh,
themselves
nah.
to be. They just grew up in those environments most of the time. Maybe they
Yeah.
have friends and brothers that are actually like that they are surrounded by. But they themselves are just
That's facts. If you ever see me become a rapper, I start talking crazy, just know I grew up around that, but I have no gang affiliation, folk. Nope, 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 nope. I'll be another Ice Cube. I'm just-
honestly being the voice for those people. And again, it's not to say that
Heck
they are
no.
sweet or squeaky clean, and some of these dudes aren't actually like those things. And that's because a hood nigga is not that different from a street nigga on surface level. Especially the white
What's up,
people.
baby?
You wanna play with us?
With us, it's just you. Who else you playing with?
You?
It's just me and you. You playing with somebody else over there?
Yes.
You are my only child. Who else are you playing with?
2 players.
It's 2 players. That would be you and me.
Yeah.
When you say you do, I want to play with us? You be scaring me because I'm like, who else you playing with?
Yeah.
Nobody, right?
Yeah.
Over here playing with the spirits. Okay.
People who are the #1 consumers of rap who cannot tell the difference. One of the greatest rappers of all time actually became that partially because he was so
Get
good at
mine.
kayfabe.
First off, yo, in the click you claim. West side, when we ride, come equipped with game. You claim to be a player, but I your wife.
Because most people don't know, despite Tupac on the later half of his
Tupac
life
too
professing
funny,
to be
bro.
this ruthless gangster that wasn't to be played with, he actually started off as a nice, soft-spoken.
I always think about that, bro. Like, yeah, they love saying Tupac was the biggest gangster, one of the biggest gangsters to come around. But he was like a theater kid, right? He was like theater art, like he was big chilling. It's just an image and it works. It does. And the songs be hitting. But it's like just know that's not real, bro. I be in my car, listen to YG, listen to RJ, Mr. LA, all that. But that's just for the fun, but that's not real life.
Some would even say androgynous young man who attended the Baltimore School of Arts as a theater major.
My name is Tupac Shakur, and I attend Tamalpais High School.
Bro, it's funny that I keep pausing as soon as I pause. He says what I just said. I do not pre-watch videos at all. Letting that be known, I don't even want to hear it. Let's continue.
And I'm 17 years old. I've seen guys
He was a smart
speak to
kid,
women
though.
with this much respect. My mother raised me, so I have this much respect for women, and I fight often because of that. And it gives me a lot of friends. I mean, I get a lot of friends because, but then like I was liking this girl in Tam, and I'm extra nice, you know, extra gentleman. I'm extra just like, oh, you're beautiful and you deserve the best. And she told me I was too nice. I couldn't believe it. It wouldn't work.
Now, he was going to school in Baltimore, okay? My hubby from Baltimore. He says the same thing. He's a complete gentleman, everything like that. And them girls will be like, we don't want none of that. Some girls, they don't want the nice guy. They probably were wanting a thug-like type of guy. And ultimately, that creates baby mamas, not wives. You guys don't ever want the guy that's being super nice. You guys want the guy that's pretended to be a thug and stuff like that. And that's ultimately what Tupac ended up doing. That's how he got the hoes. Let's continue. Girls got to do better, though. Y'all got to think long term, not short term. Y'all might want a thug because it seems cool or whatever. Long term, though, you want a husband. You want a provider. You want somebody that's going to be a protector, okay? Let's get right.
Because I was too nice. So I went through a week of just going, forget it, I'm just going to be like them. Because they seem to get the girls, and they call girls the B word, you know? They smack and beat, and they're getting girls. And they're going to be, well, I like him because he's masculine. I'm masculine. I mean, but my plan is that if I keep telling girls not to let them call you these names, if I keep saying it, it's going to catch on. Because the girls won't allow them to be their boyfriend if they're going to speak to them like that. And they're going to want me. So in order to not get them to go with me, they're going to have to change. And that's how they change. So I'll be the scapegoat, no problem.
But most people always seem to push this fact aside because it breaks the kayfabe of what everybody knew and loved Tupac for. But just like NWA, he was closer to a theater musical kid who was seeking an outlet than a gangster who just happened to be rapping in free time. But see, there's no fun in that. It's hard to engage with call the cops when you see Tupac whenever you like see that clip of him. This is also why people hate J. Cole so much now. It's literally just because he broke kayfabe. He did all the things that a rapper is not supposed to do. He showed a human, weaker side. He came across as softer.
He's still doing shows, but fell off like The Simpsons. Your first was classic, your last was tragic. Your second put niggas sleep, but they gassed it. But at the end of the day, when I listen to it and when it comes out and I see the talk, that shit don't sit right with my spirit. That shit make me feel that shit.
J. Cole always been fire though. Folks be hating on anything. I swear.
Plus
Like,
my
what is y'all
piece.
problem?
So what I want to say right here tonight, trying to find a little angle and downplay this fucking catalog and his greatness. I want to say right now tonight, how many people think Kendrick Lamar is one of the greatest motherfuckers to ever touch a microphone? As do I.
He said somebody
Hands
else is better
down.
Son, the greatest yet.
A lot of debating my numero, not the 3, not the 2, I'm the UNO.
Ain't no way around it no more. I am the greatest. On God, the best rapper alive.
I study the greats, I'm the greatest right now. Hold on, I'm mission submitting the spot is the greatest that did it before it all ends.
The rest, I'm the best nigga. Love when they argue the hardest MC.
Let me react to some J. Cole music videos.
Big 3 like we started a league, but right now I feel like Muhammad Ali. Or you might be Drizzy Drake or Kendrick Lamar. But check the birth date. You ain't the guy.
Ask me in real life, do I think I'm the best rapper alive?
Do you think you're the best rapper alive?
January
Bro,
28th.
It's a named Black Thought that exists. It's a named Lupe Fiasco that exists. It's niggas that on any given day, even my peers, a Drake or a Kendrick, where it's like, yo, I know on any given day I can show up to the studio and give these niggas 80. But I know they can show up on any day in the studio and give me 80. And I might only have 30. If I'm taking on a rap persona, like when I'm rapping, of course, that's what I like to, that's how I like to rap. And I say shit, and I spit a verse that really might have you believing that. But if you ask me in real life, do I walk around like I'm the best rapper alive? No. Like I'm the best ever? No. But when I put on that cape, like that's how I try to attack shit.
Then next match, he tried to come back and act as if he's the best wrestler. So it's hard to engage with him the same way because it's almost like the magic or the illusion is gone.
Could not be happier that J. Cole Civic broke down.
Oh my God.
I jumped for joy when the news came across my feed.
This man, the biggest hater in bandwagon. I swear, bro. Like 1 second, he's like, yeah, I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. The next one, he's like, oh, you winning? I'm on your team now. I'm here for you.
That J. Cole and this stupid performative ass Civic broke down.
I think the culture is starting to turn on J. Cole.
Isn't it more realistic and more genuine that the freaking Civic broke down? It's a Civic. It's a Honda Civic. I think
because
that's more
of his
genuine.
Contradictory nature, but also because of what he represents.
I didn't follow
that.
all
Rap
that,
is
though.
entertainment. It's a brand. The image of what rappers are is a brand, and it's bullshit. And it's not something that's supposed to be taken seriously, but instead just consumed. This is why you can even see in J. Cole's interviews pre the beef and all of these things, he was constantly telling people that rappers are false prophets. They are not something that are to be followed, but instead just consumed.
But it's when it's
That is true. But J. Cole does seem like out of most rappers more genuine. If I am gonna like list off some more genuine rappers, I would say a J. Cole, a Kendrick, a Logic. Can't really think of anybody else. Who else is like more genuine? Y'all let me know in the comments. But for a more genuine rapper, yeah, J. Cole is up there for sure. Make sure y'all like and subscribe if you're new, okay? Support your girl. I'll support you too. Let me know.
Unhealthy level that I fear. And I feel like for the majority of us, our fascination and our interest in celebrities and what they do for us
It's an unhealthy level.
is unhealthy. People who believe in this person so much, which is the root problem to me.
False prophets.
Myself included.
Brilliant
You can't
song.
believe in me, like because you don't know me. Even though somebody like me who put so much into this, you still don't know me. I could
That's
be
facts.
lying. Everything I say could be a lie. But yet you putting your faith in me, and you putting your even the more underlying problem. Because I've been in that seat too. The only type of person that puts that level of belief and faith in a person, a celebrity, because there's people out there that like don't care. You know what I mean? They just treat it like, oh, it's just entertainment. I'm not going to these people for like life advice or like whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean? There are people out there. I feel like the only type of person that does that, because I was in that seat, is an unhealthy person. Somebody like me when I was a kid. Like there's holes here. There's like insecurity issues. There's trauma from here. There's boom, boom. And it's like having believing in, it's a real life superhero and gives them a way to like plug that hole.
See, a lot of the youth can't.
I just want to say, bro is looking like Bob Marley right there. Just hard, like Bob Marley vibes. Let's continue.
To separate the two. How many young women do you know that listen to insert random female rapper who says an over-the-top take in
That's
her
a
music
wild
or
fit
in an interview about men and
with
how you
that
should
shirt.
treat them or how women
Wild
should like
wig.
objectify themselves, and you see all of the young women following right behind them? Or how many young men do you see sipping lean, doing drugs, selling drugs, or like just overall being more violent because it sounds cool when Future and Youngboy raps about it? You add on top of this that we as black
Yeah.
people are in a system that is made
As my black people, bruh, it's one thing to listen to that music and be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna hype to the song, but to really be like, oh, I just listened to the song, let me go sell some drugs now. Be for real. If you don't go to school, go get a job, go do something, like why? No, that's not it. This is not GTA. This is real life. You do not need to be going outside selling drugs, selling yourself, doing all the extra stuff. It's not it. Don't do that, bro. Don't do
to
it,
not
fam.
fully be
Please.
seen, just like J. Cole was saying, basically a hole that all black people are given at birth, where we don't feel good enough for not fitting a specific image. And every human wants to be seen. And like 1 out of like 7 of the images of what a seen, desired, somewhat respected black person is being a rapper, it's no surprise that whenever we fast forward to today, that the youth listens to rappers as if they are gospel and internalizes
That
what
is
rappers
crazy.
says as truth and a way of life.
Who did the young people pick as their leader? NBA
This
young
man.
boy.
Hold on. It said Charleston White farts while talking about NBA young boy. Oh.
Ooh, give me gas talking about that little boy.
Oh
It's
my
also one
gosh.
of our main forms of representation, visibility, respect, desirability. So it's really hard for us to disengage with it on any level because it's almost like a for sure shot away. Like, you know, if you act and talk
This
like
man, NLE keeps claiming that he's going to switch up and not do the, you know, like the hood rap no more. Did he really completely do the switch? I don't know. But even going back to NBA Youngboy, I don't know what it is, but so many people love this man music. I only have like 2 songs from this man. Like, it's like Finest and MAGA or something. But bro, so many people love NBA Youngboy. It's insane. It's crazy. Like, he has like a
because it's
cult
almost like
following.
a for sure shot away. Like, you know, if you act and talk like Youngboy, you're gonna be able to get girls. You know what I mean? Just like girls know if they dress like Sexy Red, or if they just adopt a lot of the traits of insert, you know, desirable female rap artists, that is a for sure path to not be left outside the group. And, you know, we as
Yo, I pray my kids never look up to it. I pray they never look up to an NBA Youngboy or a Sexy Red and be like, oh, if I dress like Sexy Red, the boys are gonna pay attention to me. God forbid. Oh my gosh. I would hate that so bad. I'm like, at that point, I failed as a parent if that's the case. No. Even the fit that Sexy Red just had on a couple clips ago with her red and white and the red and white shirt. Killing me.
a lot of people,
Wait,
we have
no.
a together mindset. Like, nobody wants to
We
be
need to
left
get
out. If you're
right.
rejected by the culture,
It's
that
okay
can
to
feel like,
be modest.
you
It's
know,
okay to be
death
yourself.
almost, you know
So
what
it's
I
like
mean? Following behind the rapper, since that's what everybody else is doing, regardless of whether what they're saying is actually beneficial or destructive towards the community, is a for sure way that you know you'll always have a spot. And nobody wants to be left out, even if they don't agree. So they just conform. But see, that's the problem, is we over-identify with these rappers because we aren't able to like sift through the bullshit whenever they're telling us a bunch of shit that they're not even living themselves, bro.
What and leave kids to aspire to be like King and RT because they get the light. They cuss, they rap, they smoke weed, they grab it. Show me, when have y'all posted a good kid? A little Bow Wow little dude. With
That's
y'all
right.
haven't. But they're out there.
I mean, and I get what you're saying, but you got to understand that there are kids out here like Youngboy and Go Yayo that these kids, they want to be like, you know?
But that's because those are the only people they see. So if I'm in a desert and I see a building, they got lights on, and I walk in there to get me something to drink, and the only thing they have to drink is dirty water, a pitcher of dirty water, I'm gonna drink the dirty water. But if I go in there, they got a pitcher of dirty water, they got a pitcher of clean water, they got some Kool-Aid, they got some milk. Now I got some options. But if all I got is dirty water, then yeah, I'm gonna drink the dirty water. All
That's
we got
true.
is dirty water.
But I'm here to say to my fellow black youth peers, you as
What's up, hubby? I'm recording.
a person, our culture, what it means to be black is more than just a rapper. Like,
I was about to say his analogy. I was like, where is this going? But yeah, that makes sense. If the only thing that you're seeing is rappers, whether male or female, and they're not a good influence, but that's all you're seeing, then yeah, that's going to be a negative influence on the kids. So yes, we do have to be better examples, be modest, be genuine to yourself, and not just copy whatever everyone else is saying and conform to what you see, but be genuine, be you. Don't gotta just
they
be
sound cool.
what you see
I
around
get
the
it
corner.
that they're a big representation and they represent saying fuck the system and making it out, and in a way they're our champs because they're not supposed to be rich and famous, which makes it that much more poetic to see them there. But a lot of these people are like not good people. And a lot of these people, they're selling us out to all of these companies, leading us astray for financial gain. Because it's like these things that they're rapping to us about, outside of it sounded hard as hell. Is that something that people actually want to do and go through it? Or are we as Black people so wounded, so malnourished, so hungry for a sense of identity, empowerment, and guidance that we don't even realize that we're being fed poison? I'll let y'all decide.
Being fed poison, boy. Shoot.
Go subscribe to my reaction channel on Instagram for daily uploads.
Hey, shout out to Virgo. Drop a like and subscribe if you're new over here, fam. That was a fire video. I like the insight that he provided. And I hope y'all enjoyed mine. See y'all in the next one. God bless.